Hi, welcome to this Pilates workout where we're going to focus on balance. We're going to build up gradually. Some of these exercises you might need to just take your time, work towards them. So don't worry if you can't achieve all of these exercises today. It might just be something that you need to work on. So take a moment to find a nice, clear, safe space for you to move in. It might be that you step off your mat onto a hard floor. That can be helpful for your balance. And if you want to move yourself closer to a wall, a table, or a chair, do that if you think you need to. When you're ready, come and join me. We're standing with the feet about hip width apart, toes pointing forward. Our tailbone is just tucked down, pointing towards the floor, and we're lengthening up through the spine. Shoulders back, open in your chest. Just take a few moments to settle here, just finding easy breaths. And let's start with some weight transfer. Could you shift forward very slightly into your toes and then back into your heels? Trying that again, shifting forward, shifting back. And I'll just do this from the side for you to see as well. We don't go too far that we are lifting the heels or the toes. We are just feeling that shift in body weight. Being careful that it doesn't come only from your hips or your upper body, everything shifting together. As small as you need. Focusing on a spot maybe in front of you. Once more, forward and back. Find your center. Let's try the same thing, but now side to side. So we shift, weight into one leg and over to the other side. Not too much that we're lifting off the floor, the feet stay flat. And once again, it's not a shift only of your hips or your shoulders, the whole body shifting across. And so this weight transfer is really helpful for increasing your awareness, helping proprioception, knowing where you are in space. So it's a good place to start before we really add in some balance work. Let's do that. Maybe once more each side. And bringing it back to center. This time we're going to combine the two together. So can you shift forward again? Feel that weight in your toes. But now shift over to one side, back into the heels, circling over to the other leg, and then forward again into your toes, about 4 circles. Small as you need, just feel that shift round, moving through your feet. And breathe. Try not to hold your breath. When you're ready, changing direction, 4 more, roughly. And it could feel different going one way. Keep that focus if you can, straight ahead. Watch out for any kind of hula hooping with your hips. And once again, let's find our center, balanced over the feet, hopefully feeling equal weight through your toes, your heels, and the inner and outer edges of your feet. So let's refocus here. Maybe a hand on a table or a chair if you need it now, as we start to lift one heel off the floor. You're just coming to the ball of the foot and down. Other side, just lifting your heel up and down. So just take your time. And you might notice that there's a very slight shift as you change legs. But we're not moving too much in our hips. We're not kind of dropping. We're staying level, finding that spot to focus on. Let's see if we can add to that. Lifting the heel again, but this time peeling off just onto the tip of the toes and then placing it back down. Other side. Heel, ball of the foot, up onto the toes and peel it back down onto the floor. So we're working through the foot, up onto tippy toes before lowering it back down. There might be slightly more of a shift now. Find that focus, use your breath out as you're starting to lift. Let's imagine that we've got a little zip here from our pubic bone to our belly button. And as we're starting to lift, we're just drawing that zip up a little bit. Adding again next time. Could we come to the tip of the toes and then continue to lift, bringing the knee up in front of you, hand on a chair if we need it. Start to lower, place the foot down, shift over, trying not to drop too much. Keep those hips level. Can you lift the knee up in front and place it down? We're drawing that zip up a little bit more now as we lift. Exhale, pulling up through center. And we're trying to lift out of our standing leg and our standing hip. So we're not going to sink into it, but we're going to try and lift if we can. Like we're being pulled up towards the ceiling. Good. One more time, adding to this, and this might be something that you work your way up to. We're going to hold our balance. See if you can stay here. Find that focus in front of you. And now, could you start to lift the heel? So we rise up and down. Take a second to lower. Switch to the other side. So find that focus in front of you again. Drawing up through center, can we lift the heel? And down. Let's take our time. Maybe you're just holding the balance for longer, or you're adding the lift of the heel. And we're embracing a wobble. Maybe once more each side, or keep going. If you want to spend longer on this, you can do. And lower. Well done if you manage those, or it's something to work towards. Shake off if you need. And let's now take the feet just a touch wider, maybe shoulder width, but staying parallel. Keep your tail tucked, stay lengthened up. And can you now just bend the knees, keeping your feet flat, your heels stay down, and straighten back up. We try that again. Breathe in as you bend the knees. Breathe out, straighten. I'll do this from the side again for you. Keep that tail tucked. So could you watch out for wanting to tip forward and kind of stick your bum out behind you? Tuck down, keep the chest up. We're pushing through those legs to come back up. Knees traveling forward. Watch out for the knees dropping in. You could imagine that you're kind of sliding down a wall. Good. Making sure feet stay flat. And you'll probably find that you won't get very low, and that's okay. It might only be a small range here. Next time, hold yourself there in that knee bend, keep the chest up, and just shift your weight slightly over to one leg. And now taking the other foot to tap out to the side. Tap out, tap in, tap out, tap in. Keep going, keeping your body up, light on the toes. We're not stepping, we're tapping. We're going to tap back in, stay there for a second. Now start to pivot forward. Send the hips back. Try not to round over. Keep those shoulders back. We've just brought our weight forward a little bit. And now can we tap the foot behind and back in. Tap back, tap in. Another 4, 3, 2, 1, bring the foot in and push back up. We're going to repeat that sequence starting with our knee bend again. So we come down, bending the knees, push back up, straighten. Let's breathe in, breathe out. Tail tucked, chest up, knees travel forward and feet stay flat. Let's stay there next time in the bend, shifting to the other side this time and taking the other foot to tap out, in. Light again, tap out, tap in, keep your body up. Another 3, 2, 1, tap in, pivot forward. So the hips go back, the shoulders come forward, but we're not rounding over. We stay open, keep a long spine, and we tap back and in, back and in. Last 4, 3, 2, 1, in and push up. Well done. You could repeat those, or we take it up a step slightly. This time, we're going to step out to the side with one foot, slight bend into the knee, and then step back in. Out and in. Springy on the foot, so we spring off to step back in. Getting used to that side movement, bringing the weight back over the standing leg. And maybe next time, see if you can lift the foot, hold your balance before you step out again. Hold the balance, stepping out. So see if you can just catch for a second before you step out. Don't fall, catch it, and then back out. 2 more of these. Out, in, out, in. This time, can you step the foot behind you? Slight bend in this front knee and step back in. Step behind and step back in. So we're just getting used to now shifting back, springing off the foot again. And then maybe we're going to add the lift and our balance. So can we lift, hold your balance before you step back again, find your balance, step back. Just catch yourself before you go again. Last one. And place it down. Trying the same thing on the other side. So we change legs. We're going to side step again. Slight bend into the knee and just spring back in. Out and in. Keep it going. Getting used to that side step. Maybe next time, can you add the lift, hold your balance before you step out again, catching yourself over the leg, out to the side. One more time. Then we change to step back, slight bend in your front knee, and step in. Back and in, springing off the foot, so we don't kind of hang back there for very long. Keep it moving. Let's see if we can add our balance next time. Can we lift the foot off the floor? Catch yourself before you step back again. Catch it and back. One more. And foot down. Well done. Again, that might be something to work towards, finding that balance each time. Returning feet just under hips. Let's find our shift forward again into toes just very slightly. And now continue to lift your heels. Can you rise up? Feel that you're pulling up through the legs and then control back down to the floor. So we shift very slightly forward, lift the heels, rise up, spread those toes, lowering it down, shifting back into the heels. And again, so there's that very small transfer forward. If you notice there's lots of rolling with your ankles, could you think maybe of pushing down through your big toes a little more? Or feeling a sense, imagining that you're trying to bring your legs together as you're starting to lift. So everything's working together, drawing up and in. Find that spot to focus on. Next time, holding that just for a second longer. And now let's start to pedal through the feet. One up, one down. Really nice way just to increase our blood flow, helping our circulation, keeping the hips level, we're not shifting too much, just working through the feet. Another 4, 3, 2, 1, and settle. Spread those feet again. Find your center, equal weight, those easy breaths again. And I hope you have enjoyed this session. A little bit of focus on your balance, things that maybe you can work towards. If you found it tough today, don't worry, just keep practicing, keep the consistency, and hopefully with time, it will improve. So thank you so much for joining me. Enjoy the rest of your day. Lots of love from me, and bye for now.